Okay, so we're going to dip the syringe in that warm milk. Adhere the sponge in that hole that we made. Now, dip this, okay, that's about the size of this particular mama's nipple at the end. I'm going to dip the whole sponge right into the milk so that the baby's getting some right away. Yes, you're one of them that didn't like the bottle. I know. Okay, sometimes you got to squeeze their whole mouth a little bit. Yeah, you remember this. I know. And see how I'm kind of holding that sponge? And I can tell on the top how much milk is coming through. You're a greedy little guy. Let's stay on it. So it goes in pretty quickly. And each puppy may be a little different. Okay. Now this one's sucking pretty hard. Sometimes you can leave that in there while you refill it, but he's sucking so hard, I don't want to leave it in there. So then you'll refill. I know, honey. I'm getting to you. And boy, they are sure associating the scent of me with feeding, which is a plus for the buyers of these babies. Yes, I know. There you go. There you go. So I'm just gently holding the mouth and the sponge. You're an eager beaver, aren't you? Yes. But this one, just every time I tried to feed him with a nipple, he'd cough and gag and sputter, and he was so hungry, but he just couldn't do it. Oh, that's good stuff. Yes, that's good stuff. And of course, this baby just had a bath, so we've got our heating pad to help keep him warm. Yeah, you gotta lighten up, honey. And a lot of them will do like 4, maybe 5 syringes at this point. They are what? Just shy of 2 weeks old. Today is Sunday. They were born 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Okay, so a little bit more. Come here, you. Where are you going? Okay. They can get pretty eager. There you go. Oh, num 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 num. Oh, you're so cute. Yes. And you can tell when you squeeze this just how much that is just saturated with milk. So you can gauge how much is actually going down in the puppy. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. You want to take a breather? No? Just lose it? Yes. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, let go, sweetie. I'll get you the water. Okay, let's see. And once they're done and they really spit it out, and you try to put it back in and they just kind of put their tongue out at it, they're done. Now, I was having a real problem in the litter box. I know, honey. Let it go in there. That as soon as I fed them, of course, now they're not needing mom to lick on their bellies for them to go potty. So I would put them down, they'd go potty, everybody would drag through it. So now I am putting them in a separate little area after I'm done feeding. And hopefully they'll go potty there before I put them in with everybody else. The potty pads are going to be your best friend. Best place to get those is a store called Big Lots. They're also online. And you can get like a 200 count for like $20. And they are the extra large AKC recommended size. So that is a good buy. And you will likely go through all of them. Yeah, yes, it's yummies. Yes, it's yummies. It's there, honey. It's there. All you gotta do is suck it down. Yes, that's some good stuff. Got about a... Oh, goodness. Yeah, you want that bad, don't you? Give it back. Yeah, give it back. There, you can have that much. I'm going to suck that right down his throat, so I'm holding on to it pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good stuff, yes. Pretty little boy. Alright. Let's hold on a minute. Yeah, his belly's nice and full. Big baby belly. By the time, I rub them down after their bath pretty good with that first towel. And by the time I get done feeding them and they've had the heating pad and the towel on them, they're usually pretty good to go. Alright, little one. Let's see if you'll go potty. So then I put them in this little box here. And let them hang out in there for a minute, just big enough to where they can't climb out. Of course, their eyes aren't open yet. This won't last long. But I'm hoping that I can get a system going to where this one will go potty before I put him in there. Yes. And this helps too with the desensitization. He's away from his litter mates and he just learns how to deal with it and behave himself. So you can see that this is a much bigger area here. I've had this in previous videos and I gave you the name of it and all. This is a really good thing to invest in. They're like 40 bucks. They're real reasonable. So, of course, it's winter here, so we have the comforter underneath. I've got 2 layers of sheets around it, and then I've got these. They're very washable. I've got those in there. Then the heating pad and the puppy pads. They go through probably 6-8 puppy pads a day, and I'm taking everything out probably twice a day and washing it. So you are going to expect to do a whole lot more laundry, but it's so important to keep these babies clean, keep their environment clean, because that will last them their whole lives of wanting to be in a clean area. Crate training goes easier. They don't want to go potty in their crate because they're used to being in a clean area. So this is it for now, and we will be videoing probably in another 5-6 days the next stage of how things are going with the growing puppies.